Start. Starting, bro.
You want this here?
Ready?
About that?
Yes.
No beeps?
No.
Probably disconnect to the speaker. Right?
Waiting for myself.
I thought he'd be back by now because normally it does only a few minutes when he goes, I get a sandwich. I'm assuming he's going to get a sandwich because I did tell him and he said he'd be interested to see it. But let's go ahead. We know what's doing another run through it.
Yeah, so you can see now. Here.
Yes.
Don't go. Yeah.
So yeah, just wanted to ask housekeeping recording, if you're recording, is it okay?
Sure. Good. Demonstration basis.
So, hello Robert and Marcel. Thank you so much for giving us time for the release too. So just a quick introduction. I'm Gusumar.
I'm Robert.
I'm Madeline.
I'm Kivas.
No, Patrick.
So we just wanted to do our release to demo. So we just wanted to show. So some of the features. Sorry, I forgot to put up the presentation. So like on the last release we had a status check for like the status of the machines. We had the remote update and version rollback, and we were in the middle of doing AI scheduling during that time. And currently in the release 2 we got everything, the AI scheduling and clustering working, and we also have done the code signing and the source authentication. So every single time there's a package uploaded, it verifies the signature and then updates it. And this release we have been just a bit behind with the bug fixes and resolves. So that's just left.
Also, we took on board some of the feedback that you guys gave us in the last release and implemented that in different areas such as the UI, which will be seen.
Okay, great.
And we also have the one of the features which was requested about the revocation of the token of the engineer. So that has been implemented as well. So just to give you a quick overlook. So this is the admin dashboard. This is how the UI looks now. So I will first go outside and just do the sign in. So before we had two different screens for login, for the engineer login and the admin. So we have just done it in one place. So just going to log in. Oh. Yeah, thanks. So this would be after the login, this would be the dashboard which admin would be seeing. So he can see all of the running machines, and this would be the place where you would be using to check the versions, when was the machine added on, and the status, and then he can do configure, update and rollback. So I will just go to the next page, which is performance monitor. So here the admin can select different machines, and they would be able to see the live performance of the machine, the usage and temperature, and the CPUs. Then we have the AI clustering scheduling. So as you can see, basically the gateway server sends a cluster of the machines which should be updated together, and a recommended time for them as well to update. So for example, if I just go here, so the AI is suggesting that the update is at 1, we can do any update on 1:44 p.m. and we can select the machine and just click on use and then schedule it. Then the other tab is license management. Here, like we have already discussed, that the the admin would be able to create a license for the machines. Currently, unfortunately, we weren't able to deploy this on cloud. We had some issues regarding the packet signing. So therefore we are running locally, but licensing is implemented on the cloud side. We have view engineers, so here admin can revoke a token of a particular engineer and see all of the details regarding. And here they can create a token for a new engineer if they want to. So this is the load packages. Basically, these are the packages which are stored on the cloud repository. So where and admin can upload a package to sign them and store them on the cloud. And we have logs. So here, admin or an engineer, both of them can select the machine and get the logs of them. And we just have account for read only currently. So we can start with a demo of update. So currently all the machines are targeting to check the quality of the color of white, RGB value of white. So we are going to upload a package of red color and we are going to deploy an update.
Okay.
So I'm just going to go here.
Are you going to demonstrate it identifying the white first, or are you going to?
It's actually already verified. So if I just change one of the, so that one is currently to blue.
Yeah.
So all of them.
Yeah. So it's
Same
already
thing.
gone off on the white.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we can get the alerts as well.
Yeah. Your last one still. Yeah.
I think before I do that, I would also like to show the live status of the machines, just to deploy them before.
So if I toggle the machines, you should see on the UI that one is going to go offline immediately.
Yeah.
So now you can see 2 online, 3 offline.
Great.
If I close that, should now come online.
So now I'll just continue with the upload. So it's been signed and stored in the cloud repository. Just going to do an update. So I am going to update all of the 3 machines altogether. Oh, I didn't show. Sorry.
So now the devices are going to change to the orange color, which indicates that this is in
Great.
progress.
So all of them are now orange.
Yeah.
So certifications successfully installed all the devices. So now they're detecting
Red color.
correct things.
Okay.
So now they all
Yeah.
detect right.
So the other thing I would like to try is scheduling.
Did you install, did you put in the new packet?
The white one. So that has been stored as well.
So what the clustering,
Yeah.
what the clustering pretty much does is, as the data comes from the devices like CPU usage and network load, it groups that into clusters, and we use like checks the distance and groups them into maybe cluster A or cluster B, and based off I did something called a busy time. So based on how the data comes and it divides that into like little numbers, it does normalization, and based on that we're able to suggest an ideal time. Because on the devices there's something like make called the simulation manager, because we're trying to replicate the QC quality control machines. It's not like some are going to be free at certain times, some will be free at certain times. So what I did was I implemented ideal states. So what happens is based on how the data comes in at the ideal state, it suggests a free time. That's what the AI recommendation does.
Okay. So if you have some processing happening, you say it's too far from that cluster, correct? And then if you have no processing, it gets to some clusters, is it?
So yeah, and then it recommends so you can schedule the time for it.
Okay.
So you want to continue with other thinking because
Yeah.
50, 17, yeah. Okay, so in like 9 to 10 seconds, one of the so you can see the notification back. The device has actually scheduled the updates. The gateway has scheduled the update for that device at that time. That's what the notification is.
Anything else you want to point out?
Okay, so see the cluster. Installation failed. D3 and CF.
Well, at least you get feedback for it.
Yeah. I think it tried to update it. It went to orange and then it failed and rolled back to the.
Yeah, I seen it go to orange, yeah.
It scheduled it,
Yeah,
tried to run it, so it was good, and it rolled back.
Yeah,
Which
which
is
is
very
also
good.
good, yeah.
Yes, that's what you want. Like if you fail, you want to roll back. So,
The other thing I will just show is just creating an engineer token and just assigning two machines. And but before I do that, I'll just show you we can download the logs as well. Yeah. So we basically we can download the logs as well. Create an engineer. Now I'm just going to assign two machines. As you can see, so I'm going to log out. Let go. What happened? It's saying that it's accessible as true, but sorry. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. Yeah. So I'll just go back to the admin for now.
Yep.
Any questions? Sorry for the.
No, what's next from the project point of view?
Basically, just bug fixes and resolves and making it more streamlined so that we have some, what do you call it? Like some kind of shadow effects happening on the web client where basically the APIs are not being called on to the correct timing
Okay.
because they are two different communication. There's one with Signal and the other one with HTTP. So when we do an HTTP request, we get the response on their 200. And then after 2-3 seconds, we get a response on the Signal app.
Okay.
So there is some shadowing there happening, so we need to fix that. The other thing